Hello, viewers. I'm SP, and welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns, where, yes, Peter Parker has finally shut up. You have no idea how long I sat here waiting for him to clear the channel. Anyway, Lilith has the final page of the Darkhold, and also the Hulk, so I guess it's time to go. I'm not sure what our plan is here. It's time to go and fight her and the page and the Hulk at the same time. Can't see any way this might go wrong.
To think, long ago the nation of Transia was once the seat of power for the heroic knights of Wondergore.
Might as well be Camp Hydra these days.
They're pulling in reinforcements from everywhere. But reinforcing what exactly?
Mount Wondergore. There's been something wrong with that place for as long as I can remember.
Something like this.
Nothing wrong with that. Now we know where to strike. Time for a little payback on Queen Demon. No? Right. Make one slight mistake.
Handing my mother the last page of the Darkhold.
Bringing back the Hulk.
Okay, same mistake. Technically, fine. You take point then.
Roger that.
Actually, how about you let us handle things? The Sanctum, Tony's Gamma Death Star, Wanda. Think about it. Every time we listen to you all, some new catastrophe seems to happen. You're not our babysitter, Hunter. You're our leader, and we are the Midnight Suns. We're family.
And family's family. So this time,
we got your back.
Then what are we waiting for?
It'd be a little more impactful if we hadn't already had like 2 or 3 now it is finally the time for the Midnight Suns to step forward moments. But, you know, I still like it in theory. I want card draw. The battlefield scanner is just better than most items. I think with that, I'm ready to go. Do I want the Evil Eye Totem more than I want like some Overdrive Serum? Actually, Overdrive Serum definitely has a lot of utility. Even just beyond giving you the ability to play your cards, hitting a big amount of heroism and using it to activate every environmental thing can be really valuable. Let's go ahead and play with these. And my cape is all okay. You're gonna have to handle the mission without me. It's gonna take me a while to untangle this cape. You know, I have a lot of faith in both of these teams. We really desperately need to get more Nico cards, though.
what if we aim for his heart or something?
He's not a vampire. He's a gamma-powered muscle man.
Juiced up with a heavy dose of Lilith's corruption.
In other words, we're screwed.
Look, I know Lilith is like a dark goddess with an extra angry Hulk as her number 2.
Don't forget the Parchment of Power. She's got that too, which is like super OP.
But we've got something that she doesn't.
A death wish?
No, dude. We've got friends. Each other. We're the Midnight Suns. And you know what we Suns do?
We rise.
We've got this, guys. We have to believe in ourselves if we're gonna pull this off. Blade, Robbie, you know what to do, right?
We'll see you soon, Nico.
Better not leave me hanging, because our entire continued existence depends on us.
Right. No pressure. It's just the end of the world.
Not if we can help it.
I'll be monitoring the troops' movements from here. You have a small window to strike.
It is so wild that both Nico and Magic are in the default costumes, just color swap versions of the default costumes. And yet, they still both have, like, hair clipping issues like crazy. Nico's hair went through her own cheek in that last shot. Like, I know that stuff sucks and it's not an easy problem, but still.
Alien slime bubbles, demon energy barriers, or jolly green monsters?
Then they are ours.
That rune. Lilith, too. So it was here all along. Wanda was right.
She usually is.
Right. One problem at a time. Midnight Suns, assemble! Or whatever.
Yes. Midnight Suns, assemble, or whatever.
Why not?
Boy, it's a good thing they didn't elect to just open fire with their automatic weapons.
As if Lilith has sent every last Hydra goon she could find to guard the entrance.
Between the creepy glow and the howling demonic Hulk, I think we're running out of time.
We must not let them
Okay,
stand
not
in
a
our way.
lot of soft targets here. The magic is being really heavily targeted. Let's start with this, right? Do I want to clean up the two goons? I think I want to just put some damage on somebody.
Now is
That wasn't bad.
300 damage swarm is fairly exciting. Do I want to redraw something here? I'm probably not interested in Holy Burst. Honestly, the heal's not very compelling either. .200 damage Witchfire is insufficient to kill, yeah, basically anything. Yeesh, 2 full health witches. That's pretty rough. So we get 135 out of that. Yeah, they just have a hell of hit points.
Here's one for ya.
The summoners are a big deal, but I want to get rid of this sniper.
Yeah, hiding might be your best chance at survival.
So we have some moves available. I would really like to kick this slide through that dude, which nobody can currently do. So we're gonna have to spend a move to make that happen. I'm really curious, actually. Whoa, okay, camera. What the hell? I'm really curious if this is enough distance, right? If I kicked the Hydra Mystic, we could reveal him. All right, a little bit of blood magic might be called for here, just to generate the 2 heroism with 1 card. Gives your attack cards lifesteal. I think that.
Let me help.
I think that it's gonna be best to put it on Nico, or on. Sorry, not Nico, but you know, the one I did it on, Magic. Okay, Gather is not the draw I was looking for. So okay, we run back here. Have the slide hit this guy to knock him into the caster. And then we still have Witchfire up, and Witchfire is almost certainly not going to hit 2 people, but there's a small chance.
Where do you think you're going?
Darn, I can't quite. Alright, well this is fine. This'll do.
consider.
Low enough that we could get lucky with Witchfire. We could also just blood for blood or do the kick or something. Yeah, with us only having 1 card play left. I guess I don't have to kill him right now, right? He won't do any damage until the turn after the turn they're about to get. So we could leave him up for a little while, but that means dealing with his invisibility on that turn, which might not actually work out. If we did the Witchfire, I would not be able to kill him even with the bonus damage from that, right? It's so hard to tell what that means. Again, I wish it was numbers. I don't think the crate's gonna kill him. This would have to be doing about half of his HP. I guess it looks like it is. All right, you know what? Witchfire and hope.
Watch closely.
Okay, it's fine.
Whatever works for you.
All right, well, we drew a card at least. Pretty good card as well. Yeah, 47 is not quite where I needed to be. Oh, right, I can't target him with this anyway, but it would have left him at 8 HP. So I wouldn't have. Yeah, I think we're good for the turn. I'm a little worried the magic might die, honestly. She has a resist, but she's still getting hit 3 times after that. Nico's catching 3 as well. She also has a resist. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, magic's going down.
Engaging target.
The fact that we didn't really draw any hunter attack cards definitely hurts.
Very original.
Her children will join us soon.
Okay. Pretty not ideal.
I think this was once hallowed ground, long before Lilith was entombed here.
Too bad it was Hydra that finally stuck around.
Cathan has been waiting eons for this moment. I'm not giving Hydra any more credit than I have to.
Nor should you.
So Wild Strike for a card is not a bad play. Yeah, it might be like Wild Strike this guy for a card, then give him the other Wild Strike. One of these copies of Blood for Blood does an extra point of heroism, or yields an extra point of heroism. Alright, let's reveal the sniper so that we can kill the sniper. I'm definitely just gonna blood for blood this dude.
I'll give it a little. Isn't that your spouse's wonderful work? Huh, you guys might be accessories, you know?
Alright, who all is targeting Nico? Almost nobody at this point. So we could drop one of them. I think I would rather do like maybe dropping the witch is the better play. Nico survived the one hit she's about to take. And I don't think we can Blade Storm this turn. I think I need my hunter to be concealed. So we just pick up somebody who's at like full HP. I guess I could just kill you. It's not that different than killing any of the others. But it saves magic a hit. Yeah.
You're hell.
And I am not going to revive magic. There's no point in doing so right now. She's going to start summoning, but there's not really anything we can do about it.
I'll handle it.
Ow! Quit it!
Yep, she would have died. Okay. So,
I still don't get why these guys keep fighting. It can't be the money. What else do mercenaries take in trade?
We both know what Lilith offers them, Nico. A false promise of eternity catered to every corrupted mind.
A spell carried on silent whispers.
Now is not the time to romanticize our peril.
I want to hit... If I knock him into... Okay, if I knock you into a hero, you do die. This isn't terrible. This picks up a couple of normal jerks. There's a fair amount of damage to some others. Can I work a version of this where... Yeah. There's a chance of knocking that dude into the drop? I think this is the call here.
They do not stand a chance.
Alright, spectacular.
The history books really didn't do you justice.
And a couple of extra cards is exactly what we needed. Now, I'm still vulnerable, so we do need to be worried about that.
Weak, even for Hydra.
I don't think we're going to pull off this interrogate. I just don't think it's worth it. If I mind bend this one... Alright. So this should cause him to wall up the witch a couple of times. Pretty hard. Ooh. Sticking her with vulnerable on the first attack is a big deal. Okay. So let's take some redraws. Ooh, we pulled a stun curse. Interesting. I'm not gonna do... I'm not going to do the empower this turn, certainly. I'm going to drop the empower as well. Show me a hunter card. Come on. Not that. Okay, wow. We are not allowed to use our collar. Okay, that being the case... We could certainly pick up Midnight, or Magic. And then we could have Magic, like, trapdoor this Hydra Mystic over to a portal and just drop them. We would almost certainly be able to, we'd very, very likely be able to hit the knockback into the drop. And then, like, Nico's going down. Probably can't stop that from happening. But if only one enemy is attacking the hunter, we don't lose the hunter. Yeah.
A chance at revenge.
So trapdooring you is going to do most of the work.
Once again.
78 is not as high as I would like.
I could have made that so much worse.
Okay, we have 3 points of heroism left.
More than enough.
I don't think you get a counterattack on that. No. Okay, cool. The 1 heroism is not going to be good for anything. So I think we're good. There's no point in using the collar. Alright, sadly, Nico is probably super dead.
As ordered.
We need to help them. Not done with me.
Hey, Limbo's Grasp. Cool.
The Knights of Wondagore held rituals of their own not far from here. They believed this land was cursed.
A well-justified.
Wondagore resonated with the dark energies of Kazan. Even the mountain could not contain its vile influence forever.
Okay, interesting stuff. So I think that's the end of that.
Like that once, centuries ago.
We did not do a good job of redrawing here. Do not actually get a lot of value off of these card plays.
I am ready.
Now that was something. Leave some for the rest of us.
So in order to actually kill you, I'm going to have to use...
Enemy unit repositioning.
Alright, I think we're going to be able to get this guy with environmentals.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
I really wish that he had been a little bit more in the middle here. No, don't move. Do this thing.
So it begins.
Alright, sloppy but functional.
I will remember your face. I am not in good condition.
I don't know what's going to carry over between battles. Let's not put a point of vulnerability on myself.
You were too weak for this fight.
Because we know there's at least 2 battles in this mission, right?
Buy us some
you can. Leave that to me.
Punch it!
As ever, the correct solution is hit the problem with the car.
You alone among your kind can serve as the conduit of my power, precious child. Liber tenebris, reversus est nobis. Only a few moments longer. Together we will reforge the Darkhold and usher in...
It's over, lady!
Mother, no! Stop this!
Lucky shot. She won't hit me again.
But it is all for you. Everything I do is always for you, child.
Block her out! She gave up the right to call you that word when she sold her soul to that monster.
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough, sister.
Even with her attention focused on that damn book, Lilith's barrier will not be easy to bring down.
Yeah, but the cave sure is.
Midnight Suns, disassemble.
Now you're talking.
What if we just hit the whole cave with the car? Hunter only. Okay.
It's not the most elegant solution, but bringing the roof down on them will certainly put a damper on things.
Should have hit a few of those columns with the hell rod. I'm gonna tell Robbie you said that.
For what reason would the Shatter Pillar cards be inside of enemies? How does that even... what does that mean? In the reality of the battle. Well, we're gonna have to dig through an awful lot of soul-linked health here. Guess we better get started.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Now, we discovered that they do, in fact, maintain their, when they split like that, they are still soul-linked, right? I think so. Who else do we want to, like... I would like to use the Wild Strike to break this thing. It'd be really cool if we could draw a card when it happens. We don't need both the stakes. Let's drop a stake. Relentless is actually a pretty compelling amount of damage. It's not quite enough. I guess, you know what, I should have had Robbie do that. Robbie probably had the angle. Yeah, throwing rocks at you is not going to get us there. I need to get some enemies bleeding. I think I'm gonna spend another redraw here. I need more gas. I do not need hero combo again. Okay, Lash is interesting. I mean, I would prefer to get a kill. Obviously, I prefer to actually make use of the quick. But if I can put you in a position where you will actually go down to the Wild Strike... Yeah, maybe. And then that plus the crate. This is a good idea. We still have a fair number of people who are targeting the hunter. I don't have any resist. I think I am going to go for it, though. We'll have one card play left afterward. We draw a card. We've done a tremendous amount of damage to the soul link that contains the pillar.
Was that truly your best?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping to draw into a stealth card, but we can work with this. So Relentless will let me drop your health to nothing. We could also just...
Get some. It's on. And I thought Man-Thing was up.
And then with one heroism, we can kill this guy too.
Watch close.
It is ridiculous, like how slow and very normal human that looks, and the enemies just kind of let it happen. All right, Hunter's going to take an awful lot of damage here.
I must break you. No escape.
So I guess the Soul Link was not... The guy with the pillar card was not Soul Linked. He was just standing at the edge of where the Soul Link stops appearing on the ground.
Not enough.
Okay, ouch. I think we can probably get this under control. And having ripped so much health off of the Soul Link, I think was still a very worthwhile thing to do. I like this being available now. This is in a really nice spot.
Strength here, child. What has been set in motion cannot be undone. Will not be undone.
Let's see here.
You have the power to stop this, Mother.
We did not start with a lot of ways of generating
And
heroism.
a debt of blood shall be paid. Chthon will rise.
There's no convincing her. You know what you have to do.
Okay, Wild Strike's a pretty good draw, actually. So are y'all above 300? You are not. Alright. First things first, for the sake of generating some souls, let's maybe have Robbie pick this up.
None are forgiven.
Oh, the hunter bleeds out. It's not just bleed. It's bleed out, and it's unavoidable. Unless we can figure out a way to draw some cards, which I guess we can. Yeah, that's right. Be terrified.
Let us see if they have an answer.
Okay.
For this.
I needed to top deck heal, and we did not do it. So I think we just Wild Strike one of these dudes just to do a bunch of damage. No, we probably just Wild Strike you. The concealment doesn't matter. Yeah.
Your time has come.
Judgment comes.
Hooray! Well, I'm a little surprised that that didn't actually do what it was supposed to do, to be honest with you. So it was supposed to give them gosh, I wish you had a little more damage on you. It was supposed to give them all vulnerable, wasn't it?
Vengeance is
I am impressed.
And from that we draw heal, right? Nope, Holy Burst, which doesn't even heal the hunter. Okay. Well, I may as well last sight somebody pretty hard then.
The advantage is mine. You had your chance to escape. Your mother abandons you.
Alright, I gave that a real shot. Robbie should probably be moved. I think I'm going to have Robbie come over here and just hit this guy. Ugh, why would you stand there to do that? Maybe I don't want to do it that way then. I want him to be standing in a position where this thing can't just bat him against the wall. But yeah, I guess it doesn't really look like that's going to be very available, does it? Let's just save the heroism. We need to get the hunter back up. Oh. Wait. Why would I not have just been able to pick the hunter back up? Do you only get one revive across the two battles? Maybe that's it. Okay, well, we can work this differently then. Yeah, we should. It's just like from here, it's so obvious that he's soulbound because they don't bother to draw the soulbind all the way across. But no, I guess he's absolutely not. All right. That being the case, getting him on a wild strike is pretty important.
Hell that.
Whichever one, has the card anyway.
Your time has come.
All right. The value of bleed that enemies apply on this this situation is pretty serious. So Blade has just a small chance every time he hits somebody. Yeah, attacks and heroics have a small chance of causing bleed. We don't need both these stakes. I mean, the other stake's not useless. 209... Yeah. It's pretty hard to make use of it, though. 209 doesn't kill this one either. Basically nothing. Basically nothing does.
Target's on. An eternity of suffering awaits.
So big chunk of block won't protect us from the bleed damage, obviously, but it doesn't do nothing. Send this guy to the hunter to draw a card.
Only the innocent.
I see not much has changed in the world's fanatics.
Yeah. There's like 600 this dude, but we're totally gonna draw a stealth card. We're gonna draw a Hellride. You know? I don't hate that the most. There are things to be said about a Hellride in this situation. Okay. I mean, the biggest problem is it kills only one enemy. It'll do a good amount of damage to the Soul Link, but I'm not convinced that it's actually a good use of our situation just yet. I'm going to redraw off this other hero combo. Okay, well. I do feel like I should take that, right? That's looking right at us. So we can just hold the heal. The play totally could be just let the heal cover. I don't hate that.
Vengeance is
The hunter's still getting hit by 3 enemies, so we give her some block to help her survive. She takes the pretty ugly bleed. Blade's gonna get punched in the face very seriously, but there's not really anything we can do about that. Yeah, that's nowhere near lethal and makes that probably not worth doing. I think I am in a just defensive posture for the moment, as much as that is not where I want to be. Can't even actually kill this guy.
for the mother. Destroy.
I should probably be focusing on Blade, trying to make sure Blade's getting his swings in, because any bleed attack that we actually landed would be huge, right?
They are being reinforced.
Okay. That's annoying for sure.
Anyone that touches me is going down.
Do not waste your strength here, child.
Alright, so we got a source of concealment.
A debt of blood is owed, and a debt of blood shall be paid. Chthon will rise.
There's no convincing her. You know what you have to do.
Yeah, I reckon I do. I don't have to like it, though. So there's definitely a part of me that just wants to, like, Hellmouth Hellride, but it actually doesn't kill them at this point. They have too much health. So Let's see here. We could just stake somebody. Just hoping to get the bleed to stick. Alright, I think that's worthwhile. And then with 2 card plays remaining, Blade can just do a normal relentless here, and then we can wild strike this thing to vanish.
Playtime's over.
Except if it catches the bleed, in which case we won't have to.
You had your chance to escape. You were too weak to fight.
And it gets me my collar, which is extremely welcome.
Suffer.
Because nobody likes having a box thrown at them. Alright. Yep, so for the moment, only one attack going off. I'm a little worried about Blade. Can I reposition you? Do I have an excuse? Not really. A little worried about him catching the corruption. I don't think it's worth doing the discard to move him away thing, though. You know what? That ends up with him further from the hunter than he is now. What if I do this one? Ends up over there as well.
Time to bleed.
I don't know how shooting a ley line causes it to explode, but magic is beyond me. Alright, I probably don't want Drain Soul for next turn. Last Sight's pretty good. Probably don't need Stake. I'm gonna hold off. I'm not gonna spend my other redraw
Never
here.
seen that before.
Ow. At least the bleed's over.
Waiting for your blood. She has provided for us.
Haven't cut him loose yet.
Sarah, my sister. It's been far too long.
Don't speak as if you know me, demon. You haven't been my sister for centuries.
It saddens me to hear you say that. But there's still time for you to see things his way.
No one calling themselves a Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
650. I mean, I could just Last Sight something. We definitely want to do Hellmouth into Super Drive the car, right? I'm gonna have the hunter do that. I guess actually that's the thing I could have done after I did the Hell Ride. So you have 500 damage Hell Ride coming through. We have an enemy who is going to be killed by the Hell Ride, who could fall to something else instead. Or no, I don't think so. I think we just go for it. We'll draw a Drain Soul afterward because our soul meter will fill, And then we'll just redraw the Drain Soul looking for whatever our last play of the turn is. I guess I may as well spend the Obsidian Collar while we're here.
The advantage is mine.
Oh, I have to discard something too. Doesn't really matter. Whatever it is going away permanently. It's an 812 damage Wild Strike. Jeez. Well, the buff will remain. We'll get something out of it. So let's just discard Immolate to get the move to set up the Hell Ride. We'll take it very slightly off center so we can hit all 4 of them. I don't think it makes any sense. Yeah, I don't think it makes any sense to drain soul here. Let's look for a good last card play. You know, that's not awful. Do it like here so that we're staying as far away from Blade as possible. Potentially spreading the corruption to the other people, though.
No mercy.
And I am absolutely taking this as slow as possible. I don't care that it gets us a garbage media mission ranking. Should I have... Shoot, she's gonna take damage. Yeah, actually. I've totally spaced on... Despite the fact that I've been playing this game forever, totally spaced on the taunt there. And I think... it takes damage at the end of their turn. So yeah, these guys, if they get the corruption, they won't actually die right now. Shit. There's no card I could draw that would help with this. The Overdrive Serum doesn't do anything. Yeah, no, that was just bad. Well, shit. Also, Blade caught it. That's ugly.
I suppose.
Yeah, shoot. Alright. Let's hope that on the next...
They got one of ours.
The next run of this...
They need help over there.
Wait. We're not failing out this time? Okay. No, there it is. Maybe? Wait. The screen is black, but also all the combat effects are continuing to occur behind it. There it is. Yeah, I just totally blanked on the fact that I was going to cause a taunt by doing that. It would be really helpful if they didn't soulbind with the enemy that has 4 times as much health as every other enemy in the encounter. That's just kind of shitty luck. All right. Redraw. Redraw. We know we're not using those. Then... it'd be really helpful if the hero wasn't getting bled on the first turn. We get one more redraw from the heal. We get one more redraw from this. I think we do need to just like clean up enemies.
Hell.
Okay, so I'd have to use the heal looking for a way to stealth. Or I could... Wild Strike could draw me a card. I mean, I might just Wild Strike here, just... fuck this dude. I guess you have enough health. A Wild Strike on you leaves me in a spot... Well, sorry, I have to get a kill, though, to get the card.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Weak, even for Hydra.
Nope, okay. I could have sworn last time I felt like I was one card away. Well, you know what? I will use the... Because, like, if we can stealth the hunter here, we're in so much better shape that it almost doesn't matter what else happens.
The light is on our side.
So I will draw 2 more cards and take a
The
redraw.
advantage is mine.
And not find anything, really? There it is. Okay, yeah, I will absolutely just like wild strike a random enemy. I guess actually what we can do is split you in half, and then I can wild strike one of the halves. We can at least take something down that matters. 310? Yeah, that'll work.
Now you understand.
Yep, you got me. I really understand pain now.
Your time has come. You are lucky to still be breathing.
There we go. Just elect not to take the bleed damage. And then... Yeah, I think it is fully worth it to just get rid of you.
We will feast upon your blood.
A version of this fight where the hunter doesn't immediately get bled is definitely a better version.
She has provided for us.
Alright, so each of these things have like 120, 130 health. That's bad, but it's more annoying than anything.
No time to catch my breath.
Do not waste your strength here, child. What has been set in motion cannot be undone. Will not be undone.
You have the power to stop this, Mother.
A debt of blood is owed, and a debt of blood shall be paid. Chthon will rise.
There's no convincing her. You know what you have to do.
I think we want to let Blade do some damage here. Alright, let's get rid of one of you.
It was your time.
That sight is exactly the kind of thing I was hoping to draw. I don't know if it's going to make sense to use our obsidian collar yet. But I do think let's redraw off the Hellmouth, I guess. Just looking for more stuff for Blade to do. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stake this guy and then relentless him, just trying really hard to find we could do this. I don't love... So the unit knocked into the ley line gets vulnerable. Yeah, I'm really hoping to cause a bleed. It's not a big deal. So with stake...
Gets the job.
Okay, if that had caused a bleed, the redirection of the enemies would have been really handy. Now I think we just go ahead and relentless to just drop him to his knees.
It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
Get rid of one of these and then Last sight one of the others. Right, this guy's not actually attacking. Yeah, I think I want to last sight you. The other guy's just going to do some splitting nonsense, and I don't have a problem with that. I think we'll be okay.
The promised blood is here. More of her servants join the fray.
We're getting closer and closer to the moment where the Hellride kills every enemy on the field at the same time, which obviously is what we are hoping for.
Anyone that touches me is going down.
Sarah, my sister. It's been far too long.
Don't speak as if you know me, demon. You haven't been my sister for centuries.
It saddens me to hear you say that. But there's still time for you to see things his way.
No one calling themselves the Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
They still really have a lot of HP between the three of them. It is such an absurd pool. I am definitely thinking about, like, let's run to here. Let's kick the slide in between them. Just try to do as much as possible. I can move the hunter. It's fine. Oh yeah, let's move the hunter first. Let's have the hunter just... Oh, sorry. I need to discard a card. Honestly, maybe defensive posture. It's so hard to keep them from bleeding the hunter. They are obsessed with her. I'm going to discard the Drain Soul, I guess. To get me the move necessary to do this. Really? That's not lethal. Oh. Okay, Quick Strike is actually a really good draw.
Get some.
All right, let's just get rid of you.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
And then, does this put me too far away? It does not. Alright, so we strike you to death, and then we hit this guy. Trying my best to give us every chance of producing a bleed effect here. Just cannot find it. Well, if I could do enough damage to just knock this one down. Yeah, that would cut it. I think I need to draw 2 cards, actually. My set of cards right now is really weird and bad. And I want to deal with the big enemies before we go doing the other stuff, you know? Okay, I don't hate that. Yeah, this'll do.
It is time.
We will get that pillar when I have dealt with the soulbound group.
Whoever trained you did a damn good job.
Alright, so I only have one card draw left. Or I only have one card play left, and I guess we know what it is. He's not quite able to stop the bleed from finally hitting the hunter. Well, I can at least defensive posture the actual attack damage.
Soon we will be nourished by mother's hand.
Yep, they were always going to bleed the hunter no matter what I did.
Looks like they called for help.
They're all really low now, though.
Still with me? Let's do it.
Yo, make them bleed.
Lilith may have found the one man, a monster, capable of withstanding the dark energies of that book long enough to fully restore it.
Banner's been nothing but trouble since this whole thing started.
What it is like to have a power that others desire.
Maybe, but I don't rip my clothes off and go berserk whenever I'm in a bad mood.
Alright, I've been waiting for that wait. I was starting to think we had taken Make It Bleed out of the deck.
It's on.
But I guess it was just tremendously bad luck. Because we had seen every other card. I don't really want to do that. We could kill it in other ways. Let's drop... We don't need both the Hell Rides.
Accept your fate.
We need to restore our strength.
Lilith has damned you to hell.
So, we could just charge this thing. I want to leave it alive because I don't want there to be a chance of it retargeting. It'll bleed at the beginning of its turn for lethal anyway. So it's not like it's going to get a swing off, but I don't want the others to have any chance of retargeting at all. How?
We can smell the power in your veins.
Oh, that's right. Bleed happens at the end of your turn. Well, whatever. Blade has shields and stuff. And then they'll just kill him with their hands instead, which works just fine.
We got company.
Yeah. Alright, should be able to see that heal again anytime now.
Stark should have just nuked this place from orbit. You know he's got one somewhere.
We have enough problems with the Hulk as it is. I doubt that would calm his temper.
I say we do it An eternity of suffering awaits.
So chaining up the bleed. I mean, we gotta kill them, right? We just gotta actually kill them. You're not allowed to attack.
Our pact will not be broken.
Your mother abandons you.
You are certainly not allowed to attack.
About time.
He's gonna deal damage through the wounded condition, but whatever.
Now that was something.
It's fine. We can heal people. And then, like... We can redraw. Yeah, I guess I'm just looking for a card that deals damage. Almost any card that deals damage would be good. I don't want to throw the Hell Ride, though. You know, Lash is actually not terrible.
It is time. No time.
Okay, now we can shatter a pillar without feeling like I'm putting myself in horrible danger. Also, I've got this. It's a pretty good card. Is there anything else that we could want to play? I mean, I could draw a heal. Heal would be pretty good. Alright, having a quick strike on hand is not a bad idea. I guess I'll just go ahead and shatter the pillar now. I don't know. Are they going to get targets? I'm just going to end the turn. We'll let the game spawn 2 small, useless dogs. Then we will shatter a pillar. Yes, please. That's pretty goofy looking. Yeah, I am definitely glad that we got rid of the Soulbound before we moved on. That would have been really annoying. I do not want Immolate. Immolate's a real danger to everybody kind of situation. Hero combo's also pretty bad. Kind of hoping to draw a heal. Well, alright. So in this situation, I absolutely do just want to hit them all with my car, right? I was really hoping to draw like a Hellmouth or something. But just car up the center here makes a lot of these enemies critically weak. Does it put me on, it won't generate a Drained Soul by itself because of the fact that it only kills 2 enemies. So actually, that does complicate things. Maybe I want to do things a little bit differently then. From where I'm standing right now... Yeah, because like the biggest problem is you have to move, right? We could use a Drained Soul to reposition. I hate that it's not showing me where he'll stand, because we know he's going to move.
Only the innocent are spared.
I am impressed.
He ran to the center of the formation. Okay, cool. So we get 1 card draw. We are going to want to reposition him. Like now he kills 4 enemies, right? So I do think it's worth doing. Let's quick strike one of these.
Playtime's over. Give the mother my regards in hell.
Use the Obsidian Collar and then yeah, just move and move and Hell Ride.
Welcome assistance.
Oh, it's not going to let me have all of them. One of the little guys is going to survive. That's not a big deal.
Vengeance has come.
All right, Robbie is in position to take a beating, and I will absolutely spend the 1 heroism to kill this dog.
Get ready.
I probably should have done that with Robbie, but it is very funny to do it with Blade because the animation is so bad. I could have done this first. I probably should have done this first, but whatever. We'll give him vulnerable on a turn where we're going to hit him multiple times. That'll work out, I'm sure. And the other dog.
A shot.
Not a big deal.
Judgment comes for the guilty.
Alright, I think I have to heal self.
Behold the light's gift.
Because we have Holy Burst to heal other people, but this is the only way we can heal ourselves.
I'm on it. Is that the best you've got?
Alright, and then just somebody body checks this dude into that thing. You know, I should do the quick slash. If I'm going to do quick slash, I should do it first because it'll let me draw a card. Get a little bit more information.
You have earned this.
But it's hard to imagine I don't want to do the Holy Burst,
Your
right?
loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing.
Wild Strike is certainly not bad either. Does Holy Burst kill him though? Oh, yeah, then we'll do the Wild Strike.
You had your chance to escape. Feel my call.
Had Holy Burst been lethal, I definitely would have just taken that.
They have not changed their plans.
This temple is buried for another 1,000 years.
And it's only going to take me about another 1,000 years to play the next card. Okay, so if we run over here and we Blade Storm. There we go. We get all the small dogs. Yeah, that feels like a good start to me. Thanks, Blade. That was a really good contribution. You have too much health to die to a Holy Blast. I don't have one of my stealths. But every enemy that is still alive is targeting the Hunter, which is kind of annoying. Let's do a little bit of redrawing. I guess, actually, we can lash you at the Hunter for a card.
I think you got him.
Okay, Wild Strike. So we just Wild Strike this guy. This is my last card play. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
The other dude just declines to take actions. Sorry, he runs over so we can headbutt him into the ley line, which I do appreciate. It's interesting that there was no, they made no attempt to bring in reinforcements on that. So I would love a knockback. Right, we want to apply the vulnerable. So unfortunately, nobody's in position to just push him into it, right? Oh no, okay, we can barely hit it. Sorry, Blade. Aw. Alright, well. See, that should be able to remove an injury. Then we do a Relentless.
Return to your mother.
Team's at absolutely full health, and Blade is still whining. Terrible, terrible stuff.
Committed to the darkness.
Yeah, all right, we'll go commit them to some darkness.
Hell awaits.
Caretaker's not great at counting.
That barrier is still holding.
Liber tenebris reversus es nobis.
Get out of there, now! You've done more than anyone could ask.
Almost. Yo, demon lady! One thing before we go. This is for
Johnny Blaze.
No! The spell must not be interrupted!
Now we may leave.
Mother.
Your mother died centuries ago. Now get out of there!
He just said the word roar. See, why are we walking? Why are we all walking out of the mission? Johnny Blaze is right there. Apparently, apparently nobody else who showed up today counted. Nico did all of the important work, as we all know. I'm just saying, he should have just like conjured his car out of the ground. We could have left in style and also faster, so as not to be killed by rocks and whatnot. This is not the greatest mission performance I've ever had there. I feel a little bit silly about the number of times I let the hunter go down. Although that first time, you know, obviously it had a lot to do with the fact that I didn't realize I wasn't allowed one down on that mission.
What's wrong?
Everything.
Don't worry, it's just the same 3 enemy models that we can kill infinite numbers of.
Yes, Robbie.
Oh cool, the book club is meeting tonight. This feels like maybe not the time, Blade. And it's especially not the time for me. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I can't understand why the heroes would have been like in celebration mode there. Like, bringing down the cave was not the end of the mission. Bringing down the cave was to disrupt the spell. And then we need to like unearth some rubble and finish the job we came there to do, right? It seems very strange that they just gave up at that point, especially since we know from past experience that like bringing a building down on them doesn't do anything. One of them's the Hulk. That should not even be like, I don't know. Nothing about the story of this game makes any sense. And I really do think that it might be better if it had just been like just all the battle stuff and remove the plot entirely. When you come back next time, we will probably be doing another spacer mission before we push the story forward once more. But at least you'll get to see Book Club, and we'll see you then.